Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Westchester County Executive George Latimer, and we're here to announce another new fun thing at Playland. And I'm going to do this alongside of the people who are with me here. Our Deputy County Executive Ken Jenkins has joined us. State Assemblyman Steve Otis, who represents this area, is a neighbor of mine. We have with us Joe Stout, who's the Executive Director of the Westchester Parks Foundation. Our Deputy Parks Commissioner, Peter Tartaglia. The CEO of ArtsWestchester, Janet Langsam. And the artist whose work we're going to admire and appreciate, not just today, but through the summer, Tatiana Kunst. And we're going to be hearing from all of those individuals in a bit. Thank you. I just want to report for the record, I have lost a big fat front tooth. So if I sound a little funny when I'm speaking and I look really funny, just try not to look at me or listen to me. Then you'd be inconsistent with many of my friends who don't listen to me much either. This is, though, a really terrific announcement today. This is the first public art display on the Playland Boardwalk in over 50 years. And this wouldn't have happened without Janet Langsam, our partner at ArtsWestchester, and along with Joe Stout of the Westchester Parks Foundation. Thank you both for supporting Arts on the Beach. I'm going to let all of the other folks here do the explanation of the project. Peter Tartaglia will speak when we come to that. Janet Langsam will talk about all of the work that ArtsWestchester has done. This is a perfect example of the collaboration we have with them, not just on this particular project, but on others. But let me make the very general comment that we are committed to Playland. And we were here just a short period of time to indicate that we have a new ride going in that we hope will open in the next week or two, depending on how fast we move. We've shown that we were going to put a little bit of marketing into Playland. We haven't done anything near the level of what we intend to do, given circumstances, and we've already seen an increase in attendance at Playland over the last 5 years. And we know we can do better with time, but it's going to take not just money, but it's going to take creativity, and that's what today is about. It's about taking a piece of abandoned space that has barely been used and coming up with a creative use for it. And we have partners of today and partners of tomorrow. We're joined by Meg Rodriguez of the Rye Arts Center, who's here. And they have some pretty interesting ideas. If we sit and talk, we'll come up with something. The most important thing is that we try every day, whether it's at Playland, Sprain Ridge Pools, Miller House, West Help projects, affordable housing, environmental protection, the protection at the airport. Every single thing that we do, we try every single day to make this a better county. We are committed to that as an administration and even more importantly, as individuals. So let me introduce our next speaker, make sure I have it in the right sequence, as they were identified, the CEO of ArtsWestchester, Janet Langsam.
Thank you, County Executive Latimer. We're really so thrilled to be doing art on the beach with the county. I want to call out Catherine Chiaffi, who has really taken this on as her thing, and we love having her do her thing in the arts. I want to shout out also to Joe Stout. This would not have happened without the support of the Parks Foundation. I think this is a wonderful collaboration. We already collaborate with the county on many things. I just want you to know that there was a panel of experts that are here that worked on this, and Rye Arts Center, Katona Museum, Children's Museum. Who did I forget, Kathleen? And you. Oh, Lee Mickelson, absolutely. And of course, Kathleen Reckling, who is our curator. So thank you, County Executive, for giving us the space to make a difference at Playland, and we'll keep doing it if you keep asking us.
I'm going to make sure I introduce my good friend, the Majority Leader of the Westchester County Board of Legislators, Catherine Parker. Catherine, thank you for being here today. Another important Catherine is our Director of Communications, Catherine Chiaffi, who is behind almost every good thing that comes out here in the public domain. Thank you, Catherine. We're also joined by some of the folks on the Board of Legislators who serve on behalf of that body. I see Debbie Friedman is here, Joy Haber. There may be others that we'll identify as we go along. And the aforementioned Westchester Children's Museum, which is right next door here, basically over that end of the board of the beach house. Tracy Kay, the executive director, is with us here as well. So Tracy, thank you for being here. Next, I'd like to ask the executive director of the Westchester Parks Foundation, Joe Stout, to join us.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Thank you. Hey, Joe. Playland's a special place. Art in the Park is a special program. This brings people who wouldn't normally come to an amusement park or to a boardwalk to come and see something new, and we're really proud to be a part of that. 50 years is a long time. Let's hope it's the next one is not 50 years, but maybe 50 weeks. So congratulations to the artist. It's really spectacular stuff. Great idea, whosever idea it was from your side of the world. But thank you, and we're very proud to be part of this.
Thank you, Joe. And it's important to note that the Westchester Parks Foundation provided resources, financial resources, to make this happen. So it's not just general support, it's actual hard dollars and cents support. Joe, thank you, and everybody else in the Parks Foundation for that effort. Now I'd like to ask Deputy Parks Commissioner Peter Tartaglia to say a few words about this project and how it fits into the overall efforts here at Playland.
Thank you. Good afternoon. This is what collaboration is about at Playland. We've got a lot of people out here. A lot of you have been mentioned. To those who haven't, thank you. We have not seen an art exhibit out here in we think 50, probably more years than that. But this is a very exciting day for us. Because we're friends on Facebook. Happy birthday, Tracy Kay from the Children's Museum. And of course, I always have to thank the Playland and Park staff, led by Frank Carreri out here, who gets things done. We are partners in crime, but I certainly couldn't do it without him, so please thank you to him too. Playland has a lot of different activities, and we like to keep adding them. And as was mentioned, a new ride will be coming soon. But we have not had art here in a long time, and it is an entertainment and an art value that should be spread and seen by people who already come to Playland, whether it's the beach and pool, the amusement park, the ice casino, whatever you may be here for, but also bring down some people who are interested in art who maybe have not been to Playland in many years. And you can see the park itself is a National Historic Landmark. So there's a lot of art here. All these buildings are Art Deco, and they're protected. So it's a wonderful, wonderful day. Now, a little bit about what you're going to see. It's got jellyfish in it, and it's called the Floating Forest. It was selected out of a group of 54 submissions made by art groups and artists through ArtsWestchester, Westchester County, and the Parks Foundation. The exhibit will remain open through the summer. It is an area that we have had vacant for a long time, and I don't want to give any more information about it because you'll get to walk through it in a minute. So again, a great thanks to the County Executive's Office, Westchester County as a whole, and everybody who's here today. Thank you.
As Peter said, that this idea of arts on the boardwalk is really a portion of a larger belief of having more public arts in our public spaces. And when Catherine Chaffee jumped on this idea and cast out for different applications, we did receive 54 applications with different ideas in mind. And there were many terrific ideas. If we had the resources to do many more than just one, we would, and we may yet, given the way circumstances work. But for that group of us that had a chance to look at the different submissions, we were all captivated by this particular one. We all felt that this is the one that we wanted to lead with, and we're very fortunate to have the artist with us here, Tatiana Kunst, who will talk a little bit about her exhibit. Tatiana? Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for this opportunity to all of you. This piece came out, it happened because when I was a small child, I was stung really badly by a jellyfish, and I was scared for a very long time. And this was a way for me to let everybody be able to admire jellyfish, but also the ocean, and it makes you think about, you know, your relationship with the ocean and the environment that we live in. And also, as well as bring some beauty to where we are. So thank you everyone so much. I really appreciate this opportunity, and I hope you guys all enjoy it.
I want to give a shout out, and I'd like for her to say a few words. Catherine Parker, who I recently introduced as majority leader and representative of this district. When we did our budgeting process last year, Catherine insisted on us adding money into the budget for additional marketing for Playland. And it's not as much as we'd like to do. Hopefully we can do better in the future. But it was Catherine's leadership that made sure we had some additional money, and that additional money is put to good use. So Catherine, this is part of what you can feel duly proud of as well.
Thank you. Thank you, County Executive. I am so happy to be standing here today to see this wonderful exhibit and know that people will be enjoying this through the summer. I really want to thank the County Executive for his leadership and understanding that, you know, Playland's been here for 90 years. It just needed some love and attention and new ideas. And you have really given that to the park, and I'm so excited for its future. This shows that there are better days here and better days ahead. So again, thank you very much, County Executive.
And I'd also like my friend Steve Otis, Assemblyman, to say a few words. Steve went to bat for us when we needed money from the state to repair the carousel that burned back in 2017. That is a beautiful facility. It's going to take some time for it to be reopened. I think we're talking still another 2 years, 2 seasons before it will be ready. We took a walk over there. We saw the meticulous work that went into play, and we received a significant grant from New York State. And that doesn't happen unless your local assembly member, your Senator Shelley Mayer, goes to bat for you. Steve Otis has been a tremendous, as mayor of Rye City before becoming an assemblyman, he's been a tremendous advocate for the environment, for this facility, and for everything up and down this shorefront that we both represent. Steve.
Thank you, George. I'm going to tell a short story. I was mayor of Rye the same years that Andy Spano had your job, was county executive. And one of the ongoing discussions was these bathhouses, and we had different discussions about what would be good uses and bad uses, and I had my views, which I made known. This is a great use. The Children's Museum is a great use. And I can't say enough about George's leadership in terms of a vision for Playland, a vision for all of the county parks, to engage the public, to give love and commitment to these great parks. We have one of the best park systems in the country in Westchester County, and under George and Commissioner O'Connor and Peter Tartaglia, Catherine Parker, the County Board of Legislators, we're on a new road. This is part of it. It is good for the soul to be near water. It is also good for the soul to be near art. This is a great addition. Thank you, Tatiana, and thank you everybody for making this possible. Thank you, George.
I want to open it up to our friends in the media. If you have any questions for any of us, you want to direct it to one of us or to all of us, please feel free. Any questions from the media? We answered every possible question. Okay, so if we're...